Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Majestic speaking with another episode of MechWarrior Online here. And today, we're going to be going through another round of the Daily Destruction Tour. And in particular, I'm going to be taking out another Inner Sphere medium. This is the Enforcer 4R. He's got 1 ballistic, 5 energy, 0 missile, 1 AMS, and 0 ECM hardpoints. Now as for that quirk summary, a lot of it comes from structure. This is a pretty tanky medium for the most part. But the remaining quirks stem from ballistic cooldown 20%, energy range 10%, energy cooldown 10%, energy heat generation 10%, large laser range of 10%, and laser duration of 15%. And as you can see, I'm already pinging that first target all the way across the map because I have that range bonus, from the generic energy range bonus of 10% and the large laser range bonus of 10%, so that's a 20% bonus. Now, I do not have any modules on this mech. It is mastered, but I do not have any modules on it because I was still messing around with the builds, and I really started to fall in love with this one in particular. These 4 large lasers really work well together. As you can see, I'm utilizing 3 out of the 4 at one given point in time. It does have a 36-point alpha, and it can go 88.8 kph. So I'm utilizing this thing as much as I possibly can for in the light that it's supposed to be used, which is pretty much long range. So I'm trying to get into a position that really benefits the rest of my team so that they can get into a better position. So you're not really going to be on the front lines too often with this kind of build. I'm only utilizing 4 of the 5 energy hardpoints, so you have 4 large lasers on there. Obviously, you can't really fit much more because it's hot. It's just a very hot mech for a medium, so you don't want to put 5 of energy large lasers on there, otherwise this thing would definitely cook from the inside out. So, as you can see, we're doing some poking, some peeking here. The only issue that we have with this medium is the fact that the arms are pretty low slung. So what you're going to want to do with it is it's going to be a peeking mech. So either the left or right side is what I mean by peeking. And this one in particular, all those 4 energy hardpoints are on the left side of the mech. So you're going to want to peek from the left side. As you can see, I'm going around on the right side, which means I have to expose the mech a little bit more. But hopefully over the course of the rest of this round, you can see where, you know, this mech actually does come into play, putting down some suppression fire for the rest of the team and helping our team get into a little bit more of a better position other than sitting here up on the ramp amongst the plateau. So we're going to peek up top here, and we actually happen to land a kill on this guy. He must have been pretty damaged. We have a couple of our friends that are here in that are sitting in the trench there, so we can ping them up a little bit. As a couple of the opponents, they seem to be just filtering in over the sides, so we're going to peer over here, just get some quick damage down on them. It looks like, yeah, that's a, I believe it was an SRM Ebonjag, which is very interesting. That Warhawk, or that Warhammer, is definitely checking me out, wants to make sure that I'm going to keep, you know, out of his way. Got a salute from the, from the kill we got earlier, which is pretty cool. Putting down some fire on that Warhammer, and he's going to go down. The rest of the team is going to get him, and then this Cataphract, he's very exposed right now, which is kind of surprising. And as I'm saying, you know, I'm sticking to the high ground, but I'm utilizing the left side of the mech to really get my shots in, because obviously with all those 4 energy hardpoints, low slung and on the left side of the mech, this is where it really excels. If you can get into a position where your team is protecting you and you can just put down fire from a distance, that's what it's utilized for. So you've got 4 large lasers with 20% range bonus, and we're going to take this guy out pretty quickly. That Cataphract, he came back, and there he goes. He's going to eat some sand, and we're going to go hang around here with the Ebonjag. It looks like he's trying to get into a position on them on this side. Now, the angle that we took here, unfortunately, exposes more of the right side of the mech than the left side. So I can only imagine what kind of difference it would make if we were approaching from the other side of the plateau than the one that we approached on. But we have to support our team wherever they are, even if that does mean sacrificing a little bit of armor here and there. I'm going to pop up on top, take out this quick draw as quick as we possibly can, if we can. And there he goes. We got another kill on that quick draw. We're getting pinged up only a little bit. Looks like that X5 was there, and we finally got the last kill. So there we go. That's going to do it for this episode of the Daily Destruction Tour. If you like the episode, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And there we go, 3 kills, 4 assists, 512 damage, 5 components destroyed, and 2 times doing the most damage. Pretty even distribution across the board, apart from that Atlas that did a little more damage than the rest of us, but that's to be expected. But that's going to do it for this episode of MechWarrior Online. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care, guys.